Bigfoot, undisputedly the world's most entertaining cryptid. Join the Reverend Jeff Kelly and your old pal Wes as they discuss the best and worst the media has to offer. Movies, books, TV shows, commercials, all on Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly.
That's right, everybody. The capture of Bigfoot. That's what we're talking about tonight on Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly. I am your host, the Reverend Jeff Kelly, and with me, as always, is your old pal Wes Losner of WesLosner.com. How you doing, pal?
I am doing. How is everybody tonight?
Yeah, dude, I gotta tell you, man. We suggested we were going to do this one last week, and I forgot how horribly cheesy this movie really was. But the capture of Bigfoot is absolutely fantastic. You can check out squatchitall.blogspot.com. I put the capture of Bigfoot movie up there earlier in the week so everybody could get a chance to watch it. IMDb says a small town has made an industry out of Bigfoot sightings and merchandising. All this may come to an end very soon. A local businessman hopes to trap Bigfoot once and for all so that he can get all the publicity gravy. Ooh, 1979. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, dude. Starts out with, where do we start out with this one, man? When was the first time you saw this thing?
Man, probably a while back, but I love that it's a Trauma movie because those are some awesome movies. So shout out to Trauma. Awesome. The opening song, as we listen to, holy shit.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, this is the confusing part, all right? Because did everybody have this dog sleds? Because this is what. Okay, no wait. First. Let's talk about the fuck tally. All right, Mr. Dupree.
Yeah, Rodney. What
requested a fuck tally for this, we're not going to spoil anything for you people if you haven't watched it. Well, actually, we are going to fucking spoil it because we're going to tell you about it right now. So we're going to fucking spoil this for you. But here comes your fuck tally. Pay attention because I'm going to go through this and tell you exactly when the fucks are coming.
Okay.
It starts with these dudes on the dog sled. And you listen to the whole fucking song that we just listened to. And I mean the whole song. That's the key to Bigfoot movies.
4 minutes long, dude. You see the dogs on the sled and dun, 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 dun. I mean, they're just bro, really.
That's it. I'm fine. I'm seeing the trend in a Bigfoot movie. That's what you got to have. You got to have the long song,
the opening scene song with
animals,
the long intro, with the
stomping.
Okay, but what I don't get about this, dude, they roll up with these dogs for the first 4 minutes of the movie, right? And, you know, it's dog sled. It's like, these should be like great big huskies or what the hell were they, cockapoos?
Yeah, they were like the
smallest damn sled dogs I've ever seen. Yeah. And they were some hard-working ass dogs. They was in the whole movie. Every time there was a dog sled, it was these dogs. Nobody else in town had dog sleds. Everybody else had snow sleds, but let's move on from that.
So then the song ends, and you stop seeing the dogs, and then you see these guys by campfire. Was it the guys on the sleds? Who the fuck knows? That's really fucking confusing.
Well, no, you could tell because they had that big box on the sled as they were riding through the first 4 minutes, and then the sled was laying right there at camp with the big snowshoes on it. So no, it was definitely the same guys.
Okay, so it was those. Okay, so the other guys had some sleds too. Okay, I get it. All right, but anyways, so then they got obviously something in this box, and it's making noises, and then they're by the campfire, and they start hearing noises. So one dude goes to investigate, and you just see this white arm pop out. So instantly, from then on, I'm not calling this Bigfoot. White is Yeti, right?
Like, well, that's one of the things that I was kind of confused into. I mean, it's definitely a Bigfoot movie because it's the capture of Bigfoot. Maybe Biggie grows a white fur during the wintertime in the northern hemispheres. They get a winter coat and it comes in white. I definitely don't know, but these boys were bleach ass white. It was like, hey, Mr. Special Effects house that's selling parts. What is the cheapest fur y'all can get? Okay, white. Really? White? Can that be dyed any color? Oh, no, it's white. I mean, okay. What is the cheapest monkey face you can get? Oh, really? Okay, it's that bad? Yeah. Okay, put all those things in a box and send them to us because that's what we're going to put together for this movie. Holy crap, dude.
So then this critter, the Yeti foot, grabs dude, and then they, just it's like you can hear bunch of clothes together.
You can hear the director go, cut. Okay, give the Bigfoot the dummy. Okay, action.
Yeah, and so they toss this thing like a wet noodle on the floor, and it just flops.
It's like, okay, you can hear the director again. Okay, cut. All right, live action. Go.
Yeah. So then the other dude, he tries to run away. He gets smacked up by Biggie, but somehow lands on the dog sled, and the dogs drag dude into town. And then it just quickly cuts to this kid, and he's watching this car drive down the road, and he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta hide."
He goes sliding, running and hiding in the woods.
Yeah. And then you end up finding out it was that fucking dude's fucking kid, and he saw him the whole time. He was like, "He didn't fool me. That little bastard's out there."
Little bastard's going down the highway with his new birthday present. Don't worry about him. He's okay. Yeah, the kid's 12. Got a 22, loaded ammunition, just assed out, running around in the woods with his little buddy who also has a 22. Mm-hmm. These days, if somebody found kids like that in the woods playing with live guns, oh my God, could you imagine the child abuse?
There would be fucking posts on Facebook and gun fucking.
I did it when I was a kid, dude. I mean, we had pellet guns that were every bit as powerful as a 22 rifle is. And I mean, we ran around and killed shit all the time. Couldn't imagine doing that today, dude. That's nuts.
Yeah, nowadays they'll string you up for that kind of shit. But anyways, they go to the hospital, and my notes don't say much about the hospitals. And then
that was Olsen. Olsen comes to the hospital.
Oh yeah,
and he comes in. He comes in there to beat up dude. He's like, "What happened?" These guys like, "Critter. Yeah. What kind of critter could do this? Where? Tell me where. Tell me." He's beating the shit out of dude, all busted up in the.
That's right.
He's like, "What are you doing in here?" He's my good friend. Yeah, well, you need to get the hell up out of here. And then they cut from the hospital.
They cut from the hospital to dude that, his little kid was running from him. His wife's popping up from the couch because he got himself some nookie before she went to work. And then she even says it. She says, she goes, "Oh," because he gets the phone call from the sheriff saying he's got to go. And then she goes, "Oh, a hit and run, huh?" I like that shit. That was a funny little joke.
Definitely no boobage in it, but it's definitely for the older people.
It was a funny little, and they cut to a bar scene where, people are fucking talking, and then it just cuts to a random dude just
to the trapper.
Catching rabbits and shit, and then fucking Biggie just attacks the dude, and dude hauls ass, and then the kids hear it, and then you're like, boom, back to the bar. Okay, what the fuck happened there? And Rodney, still no fucks.
Yeah, there's still not a single fuck in this whole movie.
Still no fucks.
If you were really insulted by the number of fucks in this particular movie, I really, really don't know what the hell to do for you, buddy. Hey, this is a good point to stop. Talk about the tattoo of the week, dude. When you sent me this, oh my God, that's freaking killer. Yeah. Iron Man, and it's all beat up. It's not like Mr. Pretty Iron Man, like he's all brand new. Dude's got some battle scars.
Yeah.
Was this a cover up or was this just pure canvas?
Just pure, just
That's a hairy ass dude, man. I can't imagine what it's gonna look like when that hair grows back out of Iron Man's face and all. But
I told him he's got to shave it.
He's gotta keep it shaved if he wants it to look good, anyhow, because it'll look a little weird with them long ass hairs coming out of it.
It'll be like Bigfoot is Iron Man.
Iron foot. There you go. There's it. So you can be found at Good Neighbor Tattoo in Escondido, California. So you can get a hold of Wes at wesleisner.com or at his Instagram, where he runs contests all the time for free ink. So be sure to follow him and do it right, my man. Okay, so let's get this going a little bit here. What are they gonna do?
They cut into from the kids hearing the shit to Olsen hiring these two hunter dudes to go out and catch Bigfoot.
$10,000.
Yeah, and
that's
so
a whole lot of money there, sir, to catch a legend.
Yeah, and they give him $5,000 up front, and they think they got over on this guy. And we find out later this guy is playing them, but whatever. Anyways, they they cut to this dude and this chick, and I don't recognize them. So I don't know who the fuck they are, but they're just and the chick is very knowledgeable on Bigfoot and is talking about Bigfoot, and then it cuts to in Bigfoot's history also.
That's the dude's wife that was on the couch giving him some before work nookie. That's the mama of the kid that was running around with the gun through the whole show.
Well, that show is a man's kind of woman.
Ain't that a good? There you go.
Whoo, Lord, she knows about Bigfoot and all that, huh?
And she can cook.
So, anyways, it cuts to the kids in their in the barn talking and stuff, and that kid just squirts that dude with the cow's titty, dude.
My God, squirted him right in the face with the cow's milk, dude, right off the teeth. Yeah, my cousins have done it to me plenty of times, and I can't really say that I haven't done it to anybody else. I might have spilt a whole bottle or a whole bucket of that over somebody's head one time. Even with the little chunks floating in it.
Instant karma, though, because little dude pushed him back and he fell in cow shit. So that's fucking funny. Anyways, so it cuts to the hunter dudes, and they're following tracks, or not the hunter dudes, the other guys who I call the dog sled guys, because
the wildlife dog sled guy.
Yeah, so a new dog sled team comes in, and these guys find some dead guy out in the snow who I think was that hunter the trapper that nobody
that was the trapper that nobody reported missing. Poor guy.
Yeah. So then it just cuts to the kid walking with like some kind of little trap, and the kid's setting this little trap, and then he turns and he sees that there's a little baby Bigfoot, which is like 2 feet taller than the motherfucker, but I mean, still,
right.
It still looked mini, but it's funny because it's kind of like what would you call that? Like a
hairy slee stack.
Yeah, but also, what are them squirrels with the webs?
The flying squirrels.
Yeah, they're the flying squirrel squatch. The costume for both of the squatches was very webbed. You'll see it's like kind of like a big brown bag and gloves. So anyways, they show the scene, and the kid's like looking at the little one, and the little one's looking at him, and then the dad comes up, and in Bigfoot language, if they would have put subtitles, it would have said, "Get away from that honky."
It's like the gorilla at the zoo coming over and taking the baby away from the glass. Get over here, you little bastard.
Yeah,
get away from him, honky.
Oh man, so then it moves to the hunter dudes on ski mobiles, and then they find tracks, and then when they're like looking at the tracks, they end up seeing the little one. So then they shoot that little bastard in
That
the
was
shoulder.
the black dude. Yeah, he was like, wham! Shot that thing right in the shoulder, laying there. Oh, we got him. We gonna get the monies now. We's gonna be the rich ones.
Yeah. So then the daddy squirrel squatch, freaks out. And dude's trying to get his ski going, and then falls off his shit, and the other guy comes and gets
that was
him.
An epic. Yeah, that was an epic snowmobile whatever scene.
Yeah, it really was.
And then for no reason, it's just like him flying through the air. Whoa!
Yeah,
it's like what the hell? And the little black guy comes in for the rescue. Boom, just blasts in. They just drag him out of there, dude.
And
I
then
was like,
they just show the big squatch just smash the other ski. Just
that was a hell of a freaking strong squatch. They must have taken a motor out of that ski or something, dude. Because
now is the time of where I'm gonna mention the what the fuck moment, because this is where you really start to. You've seen it, bits and pieces already in this movie. I just haven't mentioned it yet. But the fucking sheriff and his fucking impressions.
Impersonation.
And he's like in the mirror.
Yeah.
Combing his hair and shit and doing impressions of like movies and stuff. Like, who the fuck was he trying to be?
I have no clue at all.
Oh,
this
man.
1979, so Lord only knows what it was, but that guy was an ass clown. Oh my God.
Just, I don't know what he reminded me of, but his hair looked like it was plastically slick all the time. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a toupee. Because he always checked it and made sure that it was straight, and he was combing it all the time. So, I'm pretty sure that was a hair piece, as they called them back then.
He's a freak, man. I have it in my notes a lot. Like, what the fuck, you know? But
the other sheriff, the deputy sheriff, was a badass. He was like, "Yeah, take me out there. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Hey, we ain't waiting for the trapper. We ain't waiting for the wild man. I want you tell him we shooting to kill, motherfucker." I mean, well, no, he didn't say motherfucker because we're still waiting for the first fuck of the entire movie.
We still haven't got it.
Nope, we haven't gotten there yet.
Nope, but we might. But anyways, it goes to the hunters, and the hunters are going to see Olsen to tell him, "Hey, we fucked up. The fucking thing freaked out and fucked the other ski." And so the next thing you see is just black dude getting fucking tossed out a window. Like, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Olsen
dude,
just punched it, dude.
Super punch. I mean, that's dude. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, which means for black dude to go flying out the window that way, Olsen must have like Superman punched him with like the energy of 10 men.
With the $6 million man noise.
Right.
But anyways, they end up, he ends up sending those two off with money to go get more shit, and that's when he calls in.
Dude, I have that. You guys absolutely have to listen to this order outright. I have it right here. Let's go ahead and play it for me. Yeah, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna need all this stuff."
Tim. Yeah, I want a flare gun, 2 skidders, some explosives, and one of those big steel mesh cargo nets we use for shipment. Yeah, for tomorrow morning. Come over here now, and I'll tell you what I want done with it. Right. Huh? Oh, yeah, it's for a big trap. With live bait.
Live bait. It's like, randomly. I need some explosives. Everybody's got a box of explosives, right? It probably says like Acme, like right on the side of the bitch when it actually shows up. 2 skidders? What exactly is a skidder? Is that a snowmobile?
I was about to ask that same question.
I'm not exactly sure what a skidder is, and come on over here and I'll tell you what it's for. It's for a big trap with live bait. Yeah. Why the fuck does he need to come over there now? You just told him what the hell it was for. Show up tomorrow with the shit.
And then he gets off the phone.
The total Dr. Evil. He should have lifted his finger to his mouth. It was perfect, but that was after that.
Now, Rodney. Okay, bud. We're 40 minutes in. Still no fucks.
No fucks given. Sorry, bro.
41 minutes in, ski party. So we got these people partying in bikinis and skiing. A dude's dressed up as the creature, like in the same outfit, the same fucking creature outfit.
I think
the neck was like.
Yeah, I think the head was different, but yeah, it was definitely the same. They didn't have another costume made, that's for sure.
No, fuck no. But so then it cuts to the sheriff being fucking crazy again. And
what are you trying to tell me, kid? Tell me.
Yeah, he's doing some kind of impression and shit, and then he gets in this heated argument between Olsen and and they're arguing. Back to the ski party. And then this time there's a band that looks like some kind of like church disco from the 60s. And Biggie's out there watching the whole time.
He's chilling out. Yeah. You giving me the eyeball? You and me?
What? Me?
We can make little half breeds. It's okay. Come on over.
Hip.
Oh,
okay.
Him. Oh, okay. It's all good. Yeah. So, I got a little one already. I got a man.
Yeah. So it skips to the dudes that and they end up meeting with one of the fucking aliens from Fire in the Sky and shit. And that guy can talk Indian to him. Native American. But
Indian's not a bad word. Only white people tell me Indian's a bad word. It's okay. Don't worry about that.
No, but you get that close up and he's all like, I'm gonna fucking abduct you. Yeah, dude. Like, that was creepy. That was a creepy ass old man. We see him again too.
That's Daniel. Daniel, the Native American.
Yeah, Daniels. That's right. Very Native American name.
That's right.
So this couple leaves the ski party, right? And sure enough, if you leave a party
in a Bigfoot movie, you can't leave the party first.
No,
especially by yourselves.
Biggie fucks you up, and that's exactly what happened.
It was just like the director said, "Okay, cut. Okay, give him the doll. Let him fuck up the doll. Okay, cut. Back to live action." Yep. It was ridiculous.
So then you get a bar scene, and then you get a dude getting loaded into an ambulance. And then it cuts to Olsen's crew, and they're setting up the trap. And
dude, that was a badass setup, dude. Oh my god, they had it going on. I've thought seriously, like if you knew where a Bigfoot was and you could lure him through something, this would be the thing to do. Would be to drop a big ass metal mesh net on his ass, and then worry about what to do with him once you had him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the guy that's like trying to get him out of the net and into a truck or anything. That's not me. I'm just kind of like the idea guy. But
I want to be the guy that when he's tied up, that he sees me and I got the stick going.
You want to be the fat kid with the stick poking the He is live, Mom. He moved.
It's real. Holy shit. Skater. No, but so I take notice that everyone in this movie at this moment is looking for this fucking Bigfoot. All right?
Everybody, anybody that's been introduced in the movie at this point is actively involved in looking for the Bigfoots.
Especially these two dumbass little kids that are out there in the woods with their little pea shooters, and they are alone looking for these fucking creatures. After people are showing up dead and missing, so then it cuts to the dudes on the sled, and Olsen, he's yelling with the gun, and Olsen's dude ties up the dog sled dude.
Yeah, they're like, whoever comes up here next, whoever this is, we're going to take care of them.
Yeah, so then, at 1 hour and 5 minutes and 3 seconds in, we have our first and only fuck. And it was brought to you by Olsen's hunter dude. He says like something like, "Oh, we really fucked with some shit here, huh?" Just really quietly. And that was your fuck. And you gotta really listen to catch it. I had to turn it up really loud to catch that shit.
Tonight's Fuck Tally was brought to you by Rod Dupree.
Oh shit! That was fucking comedy.
That's how we do things around here, my man. Yeah, I mean, one of our fans made the comment that this thing had too many fucks in it, and it did its own fuck tally. So when I watched it, I didn't catch it. I didn't even catch one. I'm like sending messages to Wes going, "Where's the fucking this? There's no fucking this." People were offended at the number of customers in this, and I'm like, I didn't even hear one fuck. How are we supposed to have a fuck tally of 0? So Wes went through and listened to it really, really carefully just so he can pull that one out for you, Rod. So
yeah, there was
there you
one.
go. There was one. Okay, so there we are.
So Olsen then gets all the trap sets up and then ties up his hunter dudes with his other help because they shot the little one.
That's
so
right.
They think that he's the best kind of bait, so they tie them fuckers up.
You know what that's gonna do to us if it sees us? I'm counting on it.
Yeah. So then here comes Biggie, and then next thing you know, fucking Olsen is like, "What takes down a Bigfoot? This thing can fucking kill you, rip your arm off, and shove it up your ass. Let's put on a fireworks show. That'll get him." So they set off a bunch of whirly-woos and fucking snakes and...
Wasn't that his box of explosives?
Yeah, that was a fucking awesome box of explosives.
And
it was
his flares?
really cool. So they dropped the net on Biggie, and then Olsen, being the kind, warm-hearted gentleman that he is, lets the 2 hunter guys go, and they just run off.
Well, wouldn't you? Somebody just tied your ass to a fucking tree for bait for Bigfoot. Wouldn't you run off too? I think I'd be the hell out of there.
Well, yeah, I might want to punch someone or something.
Well, I just think I want to be out of there at that moment. I can come back and punch him later.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, so it cuts to the
wildlife guy. The wildlife guy. And the trapper.
They're tied up in the snow now.
In a different tree.
Yeah, and then the fucking fire in the sky alien fucking pops up.
Daniels
saves the fucking day.
Damn it, Daniels, an Indian ought to gut somebody in the belly rather than scare him up and give him a heart attack.
Yeah.
What the hell was that about, dude?
Yeah.
Damn.
That little grizzly dude was funny. But so then fucking the alien guy fucking looks at the fucking dog sled fucker and gives him the psychometrizing necklace that makes you talk to Bigfoot.
He gave that to the wildlife guy.
Yeah, the wildlife guy. The dog
gave that to the wildlife guy. Told him when you find Bigfoot, you have to free him and tell him Daniels is waiting. This talisman will let you talk to Bigfoot because you're.
See, so there's the alien Bigfoot connection right there.
There you go. That's right. Daniels fire in the sky guy.
So then the fucking sheriff, the master of fucking impressions, gets his 2 fucking minutes of doing his fucking gig again.
Hold on. Yeah. Let's take that second to talk about the art of the week before we go too far, because we're about to wrap this monster up. Dude, this is the upcoming Bigfoot Campfire Stories new art release. Wes has done an amazing job with this one. That's right. The old Reverend's going to be telling some more Bigfoot Campfire Stories coming up really, really soon. I couldn't get inspired on Saturday to get it together, and then had something to do with an earthquake today. Holy crap, a 4.1 earthquake 5 miles from my house. My entire bed shook up and down and slammed several times. I did really expected to kind of get a shake from an earthquake. I never really expected it to be kind of like an up and down bang, but holy crap, y'all are nuts for living the hell out here, dude.
Yeah, when you're close, you'll feel it.
Dude, it was absolutely crazy. But check this one out. It'll be featured in this upcoming season 2 of Bigfoot Campfire Stories. All right, let's get this sucker wrapped up, buddy.
Yeah, so then you cut to after you just get the sheriff doing his fucking impressions. And then it cuts to Olsen driving on the road. And then you get Grizzly Dude walking in the road. And fucking Olsen just fucking plows him with
Smashes
the truck.
it, dude. He's just like, Wah!
And the motherfucker goes to a bar.
Yeah, he's
But
like,
anyways,
whatever, you know.
This is another what the fuck was this guy fucking thinking? Dude breaks into the fucking place where they got Biggie kept in this cage, right? And he decides to use this fucking torch to cut the fucking
torch,
cage.
yeah.
Instead of going to the fucking door where the fucking lock is
Right.
and blasting that motherfucker with the torch, what's he gonna do? No, I'm gonna cut every single bar one at a time.
I'm gonna take 9 days.
He's cutting one fucking bar, right? And it cuts to Olsen at the bar, and he's fucking bragging that he caught Bigfoot and blah, blah, blah. And then,
When you do see it, you're gonna pay.
yeah, so dude that got knocked out when fucking dog sled guy broke in to save the day, he saved Bigfoot with his blowtorch or whatever the fuck. The dude fucking wakes up, runs to the bar. I guess the bar is like literally 10 feet away.
Like over there, yeah, like right over there.
It's like, oh yeah,
like,
he's right there.
You see that light? It's like right over there. Yeah, that's it.
So he tells Olsen, and then Olsen rallies the whole bar by saying, $100, bring your gun, come with me. And so Olsen, the sheriff, comes up ready to do an impression, and fucking Olsen just plows him and punches him.
I was so happy to see that. I was just like, hell yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Olsen's an asshole, but man, fuck that
The
cop.
sheriff was fucking annoying. But then in all this time, dude still hasn't finished cutting the first fucking bar.
Right.
All right.
Biggie's waking up.
Yeah, Biggie's waking up and going, ha ha. Another Bigfoot movie that makes that weird noise. But so the snow shed or dog snow shed. The dog sled. Snow shed dog sled. I can't believe I fucked that up.
Flies in a Bigfoot.
Yeah, they start fighting and shit, and Biggie just fucking, I guess he loosened it for him or something. Biggie breaks the fucking bars, grabs the little kid, and runs off. Then fucking, so like the building blows up. You don't really see what happens to fucking Olsen or anything like that. Nothing really happens, but you see the fucking Biggie run up. He sees his kid coming, so he kind of drops the other kid and goes, oh, I don't need this fucking ugly one.
I don't need a human shield anymore.
Yeah, so he drops the kid, and he meets up with his little kid. They just stare at the fucking dog sled dude and the kid and fucking Hoochie Mama, right? Or no, she's not Hoochie Mama. That's a good man kind of woman. But anyways, they have this moment where they just kind of look at each other, and then credits. The movie's over.
Right. I mean,
so
all these dead people from Biggie are still out there. Biggie's still out there. We don't know what happened to Olsen. The building blew up.
The kid Biggie recovered quickly. There was no. He washed his squirrel skin off.
That's right. He washed that albino squirrel skin suit off.
So the moral of the story is, you should say fuck a lot more if you want to fucking piss some people off, because I mean, if one fuck does it for people.
Wait till we get into some of the movies we're planning.
Just say more, because I mean, shit, you already opened the jar, right? Might as well.
My pseudo research moment of the movie was when they were talking about it stinks like garbage. So there we have another movie from the 70s talking about the research of Bigfoot, where this stench of Bigfoot comes from absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, like rotting flesh.
Rotting flesh. I have 2-day-old decimated flesh. Well, that's actually going to wrap it up for us for this week.
Tell them what we're doing next week, though.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we usually do that on the way out, so you just have to listen to the.
I fucked it up. Sorry.
We'll talk about it then. Oh my goodness gracious! But yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Come join us Wednesday night at 7 or 8 o'clock. We haven't quite decided yet this week for the Squatchers Lounge podcast. We'll announce that on squatchitall.blogspot.com later in the week. Check it out for the news links, most likely going up there tomorrow. As always, go to weslosner.com and get your Squatchy Inc. stuff. And we will see you guys next week for my Old pal Wes.
Oh, was that my cue?
I
thought you were doing
am
it.
the Reverend Jeff Kelly, and we
Hey.
thank you for watching.
Oh,
and we
my bad.
say, may the Squatch be with you. Till next week. Bye-bye. Take care. Eat dessert first. Grin like a bear and fuck it.
Yeah. Now, download a Fuck Tally app and take
Bye.
a tally of how many fucks were said on this episode.
Next week. That's right. Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry and the Hendersons, yeah.
We're going to be talking about Renee DeHinden,
Mm-hmm.
Grover Krantz, Nutjobs.
Morgan, Peter Morgan too, right? He
That's
was
right.
some kind of...
We'll see you then. Bye-bye.